Okay. Wonder how big we're going to make it. We're just going to put it on the glass and see. Let's see if we can make this look good. I'm actually wondering, I wonder what background colour this one's going to have. Yellow or magenta or cyan. I wonder if it's going to be yellow. Yellow's a happy colour, and this is something I want to associate with happiness. Right. Actually, I'm thinking that's too contrasty. We're just going a little bit. And I wonder if we're going here. I can't use contrast with this. So contrast is gone. We're now just going to change things around. So we're just going to make it fairly cool. Okay. Okay, what do we have here? A baby's little toy giraffe. Ew, I don't like that sound for some reason. A lot of babies do. That's why they made it like this. I don't like that squishy sound for some reason. It just doesn't go. I don't think I liked those sorts of things when I was a kid. Actually, I used to like plush toys, or stuffed toys as they were called. Plush toys, yeah, I used to like plush toys. I had a whole bunch of them on my bed when I was about 5 years old or something, but I just went off them. So this one's going to be A6 in width and B6 in length. So I'm trying to work out how big we're going to make this. So B6 to A4. That's going to be an interesting one. B6 to A4. We're going to have to work that one out. So B6 to A4. If I remember correctly, I think I guessometrically worked it out at one stage, and it was worked out at 170, I think, from memory. And the Y is going to be 200. So it's going to be a little bit distorted. It's going to be distorted a little bit. Let's see how we go. Now, we don't normally do the enlargement first, but we had basically the sizing there. So we put the original on the glass. We don't normally do that before we start entering things in. Or did we? I think we did all this shit. I forgot. Absent-minded Biz Hub Professor. I haven't said that one for a while. Absent-minded Biz Hub Professor. So I'm basically the closest thing to a real-life Biz Hub Professor, because Konica Minolta had someone playing a Biz Hub Professor in some of their ads. Like, they had a series of ads about a Biz Hub Professor talking about, the machine and the features and shit like that. Not so much these complicated features, but other features I forgot. And, of course, it was fake. It's not a real Biz Hub Professor. It's just an actor pretending to be a Biz Hub Professor, because it's just advertising, money fucking. Anyway, that looks quite interesting. His ears are cut off. I'm actually wondering, we're going to make this into a mirror image. We're going to maybe cut off some of the, I'm just trying to think where we're going to make the centre of our mirror. I think it's going to be there. So we're going to enlarge it. I think it's on the front. All right, we're going to have to change things around a bit. So we're just going to, how are we going to make this into a nice mirror image? So we're just going to go, just making these prolongated demos lately today. So we just want, I think we want the back foot to be off the edge of the glass a little bit to make this into a nice mirror. We've got to have something off the edge of the glass cut off and then join it together. So now we're just going to maybe go here, and we're maybe going to select this for more, to make it less pastel-y. It's a little bit too pastel for my liking. I think we might have to maybe take the hue. We're going to darken it further, or cool it off rather. And what else are we going to do with this silly shit machine? So what are we going to use? Yellow. We're going to still stay on yellow, the happy colour. And now we can add something else. We can add this now that we're off photo and photo paper. So now let's see how we go now with this. I think we're going to enlarge the horizontal, the vertical a little bit more to make up for the positioning. So we're going to make it 210, I think, or was that too much? 200 and going 206. Okay, let's see how this looks. Turning it into a mirror image. I'm actually thinking of something as well. Okay. That looks a lot nicer. Looks a bit more interesting. Wondering if we're going to do that, or we're going to leave the head cut off a little bit. And there's a little bit of cut off there. I don't know if this is going to look any good as a mirror image. We'll soon find out. Right. It's a tricky one. Maybe make it... shit, I don't know. Fuck me dead, I don't know. I don't know what we're doing here, folks. So I'm wondering if we're just going to go and start again and just assemble it. Because if once we assemble the mirror image, we get a good look and see how it works. Because sometimes things just don't seem to work until you've actually printed it and then positioned it, and you find out it's not as shitty as you initially thought. So now this is our second. I was going to think that this was going to be how we're going to arrange it, like this, to have the head sort of poking out that way, sort of to give it more attention. So let's just line these up. So that looks quite interesting. It's not the greatest demo on earth. So now we're just going to print off the mirrors. So we're just going to print off these mirrored images. So I'm just going to print that off. I still have my doubts that this is any good. Hear that? That sort of sound. What the fuck? I'm always getting all these new sounds that come up. You know, it's really strange. Okay, let's see how this one looks. Whoops, didn't quite grab it properly. So now we're just gonna line these up. This is not the greatest looking mirror image, but maybe a child would enjoy this. So let's see how we go. So we're just gonna line these up. Okay, that's that one. And now we're just gonna line this one up. We'll join that together. Okay, there we have it. I'm actually thinking, but no, wonder if I should have, or maybe it looks alright, looks interesting. It's not the greatest mirror image on earth, but I think now we can call this one quits.